Hey everybody, this is TheBiggWiggs and welcome back to Bloodborne. Last time we killed Dark Beast Paul and we got a little bit farther into the Forbidden Woods. Don't we have any... Oh, who cares why we don't have any things. Well, back to the Forbidden Woods. We don't need to leave on this white thing, but we'll do it. Alright, the Forbidden Woods. We're going to learn about some snakes today. If you're afraid of snakes today, don't watch this video. It should be the only video with snakes in it. Hopefully, maybe. Also, it's going to be maybe a longer episode. It's... My cape clips through my face. It's actually a little bit confusing and weird and creepy and... Ew. First gonna do some of this. He's not dead yet. There we go. We're still using our Ludwig greatsword. Holy blade. Apologies. And we're still just sort of plowing through this. But yes, this is the snake area. There isn't a... Well, I've not been to everywhere in Bloodborne yet. I've not quite finished it. I'm getting close. I still have to mob up some optional areas, I think. But, for the most part, I don't think there is a designated spider level. This is the snake level, though. They do have a whole snake level. It is not ideal. Mainly because it's sort of... It's a really short run if you just run through it. I think that's the general consensus. It's not going to be a really short run for this, because I will try to show off some of the cool stuff. Showing off all of the cool stuff might take some time. We're going to switch over to nitrous? No, we're going to switch over to offhand holy sword. Just to see how much damage you do. If it had been 2 hits, it would have been acceptable. It's not acceptable, though. No, I want smash attack. Ouch. You bit me. Son of a bitch. Lots of twin bloodstone shards here, though, so if any of your weapons are still, you know, sub +6, coming through this area will make them not sub +6. They'll make them just +6. We'll also probably end up picking a bloodstone chunk. But only one, so it won't do anything for us. Yeah, fuck 'em. We're gonna try to stick to this main path, and every time we, you know, beat one side or get to a dead end on one side of the path, we're gonna just go to the other side of the path. Whoop, little friend. This sword is a little bit slow for my taste. We'll actually try out some nitrous action. Yeah, it still does more damage. That does need to be mentioned that the nitrous, when you spark it, I'm pretty sure it adds like bolt paper onto it as well. So it's like free bolt paper. I think that's how it works. It might not be how it works at all. Something cool about the big weapons right here is that they are strong enough to stagger this guy. And staggering this guy is important because his snakes just randomly... He's really hard to predict when you're up close to him. Like, really hard to predict. His snakes go everywhere. In fact, for most of these snakes, as you can see, even on their sides, little tiny snakes lash out and try to deal damage. Which means rolling to the side of them and just getting out of their way is fairly tricky. But whatever. Let's see if we can remember where the main path is. Because that's our key to exploring more. This is still the main path. This fire is actually super important because it's a branching off area. And we'll have to, not have to head back to it, but it'll be important to head back to it just to get our sense of direction back. Hello, snake. I have gone through this area before. It's a very convoluted area. So you never name this area. It should mention that when I do watch content on Bloodborne, it is not content. It's not content. I mean, it may be content I've recorded yet, but it's content I've played through, so it's not very much a blind. I don't know. I feel like... Yeah. Oh, that was a stupid sword thing. I see the snake here. Don't worry. I see him. How much antidotes? I got loads of antidotes. Let's at the bear roar. There we go. That's something that exists, right? The bear roar. That's what I called it last time. That's what I'm calling it this time. Just to sort of emphasize how much of a dangus I am. I don't think... Oh, there's a way through here. Yeah, there's little nooks and crannies, and it feels like it should be a very wide open area, but just... Ooh, okay. Can I get you before this snake hits me? Well, yes. Yeah, that's all I need. A nice solid yes. Twin bloodstone shards. But yeah, fully exploring this area is super useful just for the twin bloodstone shardage. Shardage, bro! Totally gnarly. There's also a few runes scattered about here. And we're back to a main path here, and we'll double back on ourselves just to make sure we're not missing any cool items. Because there's like 3 ways to go here. Like, this isn't just like, oh, the paths all go back to the main path because the main path is the only way to go. That's... Nope. You're wrong. There are multiple paths to run through here. And finding the fire right here. Alright, so if we didn't go too far. It just feels like it. I'm going to be running around through here a lot and maybe saying a lot. I don't think most of this stuff is very important, but you know, completionists will want it. And it's not that hard to pick up and snag and do things with it. Many things. But yes, we'll just continue. Whoop. Yeah. Really liking Bloodborne a lot. Should I start saying that now? That I like Bloodborne more than Dark Souls? I feel like... Controversial statement's a pretty strong word. It's not a controversial statement, but... I like this game a lot. So we have, poison launching snake here. There's another one up here, by the way. Right there. We will be killing both of them. Now there's a easy way and a hard way to kill this guy. Well, not really. There's a predictable way and an unpredictable way to kill this guy. He isn't just like a bigger version of the other snakes, by the way. He's his own thing. Just sort of staying on his aggro range seemed to work pretty well. I actually didn't do that the first time I fought him. I didn't stay on his aggro range. What I would do is I would bait out the ranged attack. Because his cooldowns on his attack are incredibly long, so as soon as he's finished with the attack, you just attack him once and get out of his way. There you go, there's another path down there we can take, but we're gonna swoop around here and pick up some swag. Ouch. I'm quite poorly here. I don't care about trading with this guy. Like, that's the attack I'm looking for. Ouch. Quite poor this one, but if you can't get around him, I'd still say baiting that range attack. Maybe if you had a faster weapon, that would work a lot better. Ah, shit. Asshole. There will be bosses, but they won't be... I don't want to explain this. There will be bosses in this area, but they're not too difficult, and there's a shortcut right before you get to them. So don't be afraid to use all of your blood vials. Clear deep sea. Please, that's a poison defense rune. I think. Inventory. Yep, soul poisoners plus 200. As you can imagine, an area filled to the brim with snakes, slow poison resistance is pretty good. And if you're having a lot of trouble in the Nightmare Frontier, especially like the little marsh area that inflicts poison, just running around collecting all the things that you want. This area is quite good. Coming here first isn't too bad. I mean, they're really right next to each other. There's an diamond over here, by the way, so I'm walking down here. Did I just forget to pick you up? Oh, blood valve is pretty good, though. Go down here. We need to run around. Yeah. And we're right back up. Yeah. So, Clear Deep Sea, probably one of the more important runes. It's a pretty easy one to pick up. Snag. Snag it, bag it, and tag it. But, alright, that little alleyway is done for us. We've killed that guy down there. So we can sort of push our way through into a more, item-rich area. We're gonna check up here, though. Keep an eye out for snakes. Madman's knowledge. Alright. Yeah, we've been up here before. We could fall down here. Yeah, it just walks back down over here. So we'll come down here and snag this. More bloodstone shards. This area's confusing. Ah, you fall from the trees. There we go. And actually, just from right here, this plant here, this game is designed to, this level is designed for the snakes to camouflage into the tall grass. One of the reasons why it's a little bit terrifying. This is alright. We can fall down here and pick that up and explore. Oh, this is a cool one. So if we just peek our heads over here. Snake Man! Yeah, Snake Man. Da, 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 da. I say Snake Man. You'll be hearing a lot of noise, by the way. I am playing without audio. I feel like I say this every time, but it's important to know because there's very important audio cues here. If we come over here, pick up this item, and check out that, I'm pretty sure that guy aggroes. And while you're checking out the Snake Man, this guy comes up and tries to kill you. Pretty sure you guys saw me. Snake Man. I say Snake Man. Da, 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 da. Yeah. When I came in here with my other character, I used the Bloodborne's greatsword on them too. I don't know, maybe they have fire resistance, but I was killing them in just like one big wombo combo, just by doing a quality build with the greatsword. It's fine. The regain on this sword is amazing, because I put amazing regain on it. But this is where you get the bloodstone chunk. Yes, the bloodstone chunk. Do I have Molotov cocktails? I have one. Not ideal. Because, in theory, what I could do is I could come down and... If I had enough damage, I would plunging attack these guys and try and kill them really quickly. It's a bad idea, though. Because one of them's already a little bit aggroed onto me. So we're going to come over here. We're going to pick up a few items, clear out this area. It should be important, though, to clear out, to not die here. Like, that's going to sound a little facetious, and this area is mostly confusing and fairly big and expansive and just has winding pathways. The enemies in here are not that difficult. And it's very, very important to not die to them. Because if you die to them, you have to go through all the enemies again. And the enemies are a great little way to see where you've been, because if there's living things, then guess what? You've not been here before. And if there's not living things, then it means you have. Okay. Fairly. It's a close range thing. Alright, we're gonna nitrous. This to nitrous is a shitload of damage. It really does. It has low durability though, so we can't like just use it forever. And we won't. In fact, if I'm going to prefer faster weapons, I should totally just use the shorter version of this. I think this area here might be where a shortcut is. Oh yeah, we can totally drop down here and activate a shortcut, I think. Maybe. I might do that. Maybe. We have this area right here. This man needs to get baited. I took off my pebbles because I'm a friggin' dangus. Pebbles are so useful. We do not need old hunter bone. Apologies. By the way, we can just use this to get a pretty good blood gem. I know not the most useful thing, but it's extra damage to beasts, like up by something ridiculous like 12%. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for pebbles. You get pebbled. I want them around this tree. For no other reason than fuck them. Okay. You know, there's ways to do this and ways not to do this. There we go. If I died there, I'd be very upset. Coming down here is also another rune, so I still want to get it. There you go. The big heads bite twice. That's a great little tip for people who are having trouble reading his moves. Deep Sea. That might be Rapid Poison. No, I think it might be Frenzy Resist. Which is super useful for... Oh, we have 2 Deep Sea runes. Or is it Rapid Poison Resist? Or is it... I don't know. I don't know what it is. Leave me alone. More Twin Bloodstone Shards. I think this area actually has enough to upgrade a weapon fully. Or up to +6. Fully, quote unquote. Yeah, this area is a bit... I'm very tempted just to drop down here and unlock that gate. I'm very confident that this is like a shortcut. If it's not a shortcut, I'm a little bit fucked, though. We'll run back here if we have to. There's no enemies anymore, so... It's not like a super big problem to run back. Another hint that, hey, there's a snake guy here. There you go. A miniature snake orgy. Pretty sure they're all just one body, though. Like some sort of slug body. This guy summons small snakes. By the way. He did it anyways, despite the fact that I don't think I really gave him a chance to do anything. Which is annoying, to be sure. Oh, that kind of damage, though. Blood vial. And we have Big Snake Man. Hello, Big Snake Man. And we get it by twice. Ran out my Ultra Nitrous charge, but it's still very good. So yes, let's run back up this main path. Why? Because I kind of want to show off like just how far we've actually come. And because it's like super not far. Run past the Flaming Dead Horse. And I think it's just through here. There's a... Wait. Under the log. There's the campfire. Yep. From here, you can literally just run down this straight path, and you deal with basically nothing. Well, there's a giant spider in the way. Not spider. Snake in the way. A few things like framing in and out, popping in. Popping, lock it. Time to get some compliments. But here we go. We can now... Ah, there's a pig over there. We want to kill the pig. Get our big sword out because it staggers. Stun locks. I really value large weapons in this game. Not like an insane amount, but I'm still running through the game with the saw spear, I think, on my other character. But I'm still looking for a better weapon than the saw cleaver, like for my quality build. So far, it's still just saw spear. I had no idea this was over here. I'm afraid. Whatever. Pick this up. Ooh. Not sure how to get that one. Did not pick this up last time. Rumble doll stoof. Graveguard robe. Robe adores Graveyard of the Forbidden Forest. Countless bloody rituals tools hang from his back. Well, then kept 2 loyal servants at Bergenworth. When they are sent into the labyrinth, they encountered the Eldritch Truth and went mad. One became a password gatekeeper, while Doris became a Graveguard of the Forest. Both are covering the love and untidy rituals. Not terribly interested. I prefer my white coat that's completely stained blood red. Yeah, just me. I didn't think so. Ah, hello. Did you summon him? He did. The skank bitch. We're gonna pop a blood vial here. This feels so good. Just wreck face. This is the main path. This is the path with the pig on it. More blood vials. Put some in storage. Did I miss to pick something up there? Who knows? We're gonna waltz down here. I'm trying to go down all the paths, by the way. I'm trying to do so in a timely manner. Leads back to the main path. Alright. This comes over here. There should be a pig over there. Let's see if the other path that usually runs down through here leads to anything. Anything of significance. I'm here. We killed this man. The snake was just sort of cuddled up there. Cuddly snake. Ooh, you are. Slash this mofo. And we're gonna fall down there. We're not gonna fall down there. We're gonna go down there, though. Eventually. There is quite a few, it looks to be skips in this area because of the elevation difference. Hello, Snakey. Hello, Snakey. Ah, Snakey. Probably should have kept slicing his body to get some regain. If I was being an intelligent person. But it looks like all avenues lead down towards this one. Once again, not many enemies on these paths. So if you're just lost, you're done with this area, you want to get through it, just run all the way down it. I don't think there's any weapons down here. And that's sort of like I thought of what's a useful thing to have here. Weapons. Key. We have here. It looks like there's going to be enemies on this little lake thing. There aren't. Don't sweat it. Is there a pig over here? No, this is a shortcut. This is a shortcut. Right, we want to unlock this. There's a guy over here. Hey. Yeah, definitely want to stun lock this guy. There we go. Blood vials. Actually, I think this is the only shortcut in this area. Not ideal. But if we come over here, we go all the way up to the windmill. Da-da-da-da, Snake Eye. So when we go to our first shortcut of the Forbidden Woods, rather than going forwards in the level, we want to double back into the windmill. And that leads to a better shortcut. And man, this red healing church outfit's pretty good. Also, I heard if you just like that, well, you can't really tell because we don't have like a proper head. It cleans it though. Boring. Apparently, if you have like a funny hat on and like it shows your hair, and if you take off your hat, then you'll have like a blood line where your hair was, or something like that. Something weird. There aren't any enemies in this lake, by the way. There are enemies over here. There's actually an area you could drop down that I pointed out before. I think before the 2 snakes. But before that, there are little dudes here that we can see in Yosefka's house. Just bobbling around. This guy. We kill him in one hit because we have a fire weapon. I think they're weak to fire. Apparently these guys just are dope as hell with magic. Do you see me? You do see me. I'm throwing a pebble at you because I'm a dick. Whoops. I don't know what these guys are supposed to be. Like how they fit into a Victorian era, like, beast type situation. We're just gonna come over and we're gonna... Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. They do drop... There are some, like, runes here, which is why I'm coming down here, by the way. There we go. And there we go. Whoop! So the way you're supposed to get down here is you're supposed to drop down here. The area I pointed out before. Right up there. Down onto here. And we don't have to do that now. Hey! We explored properly. Alright. Lots of elevation differences here, though. Makes running back very easy. Now, if I was a smart man, I would end it right here and spare you guys. Damn it. I did unlock the shortcut. I don't want this video to be 50,000 minutes long. Alright, we're going to end it right here. Next episode will just be right back here on the Firefly Lake. There we go, right in the middle. Getting all grimy and nasty. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye.